Businesses across India are standing at a critical crossroads today. They face a growing problem that can no longer be ignored. This problem is pollution and widespread worry about our planet's health. Delhi struggles with poor air quality. Mumbai struggles with poor air quality. The Ganga faces contamination from industrial waste. This environmental strain is creating a new kind of customer. This customer is aware. This customer is concerned. This customer demands change. They are now looking closely at the products they buy and the companies they support. This shift in public thinking means businesses must adapt to survive and to find new ways to grow. This is where green marketing enters the picture. But what does it really mean? In simple words, green marketing is promoting and selling based on environmental benefits. It is not just about advertising. It is about a fundamental change in how a business operates. This means making products that use less energy to produce. It means designing packaging that creates less waste. It involves using materials that are renewable. It involves using materials that are recycled. This is where green marketing enters the picture. But what does it really mean? In simple words, green marketing is the practice of promoting and selling products or services based on their environmental benefits. It is not just about advertising. It is about a fundamental change in how a business operates. This means making products that use less energy to produce. It means designing packaging that creates less waste. It involves using materials that are renewable. It involves using materials that are recycled. Green marketing is about being honest with customers about the environmental impact of your business. It is a promise of responsibility to both the customer and the planet. The pressure on Indian companies is coming from all sides. Customers are becoming more vocal about their desire for sustainable options. They actively seek out brands that align with their values of environmental care. Imagine a young family in Bangalore choosing organic vegetables from a local farm over mass-produced ones. Or a student in Pune opting for a recycled paper notebook. Well, yeah, that's the gist. Several powerful forces are pushing Indian businesses toward green marketing. The first and most important cause is the voice of the customer. People in India are more informed than ever before. They read about climate change. They see the effects of pollution in their daily lives. Young consumers in particular are making conscious decisions to support brands that are environmentally responsible. They use social media to praise green companies and to call out those who cause harm. This consumer activism is a strong signal that the market is rewarding businesses that show genuine care for the planet. This is a force that no company can afford to ignore. The second major cause is the increasing pressure from government regulations. The Indian government is implementing stricter laws to control pollution and manage waste. For example, the plastic waste management rules have been tightened to phase out single-use plastics. The National Clean Air Programme aims to reduce air pollution in over 100 cities. These laws mean that businesses must change their processes to comply. Failing to do so can lead to heavy fines, legal action, damage to their public reputation. A third significant driver is the opportunity in global markets. Many countries in Europe, North America, Indian exporters who want to sell their products in these markets must meet these stringent requirements. For instance, a textile company in Tirupur export garments to Germany must prove it uses sustainable dyes, conserves water. By adopting green practices, Indian businesses can gain access to these lucrative international markets. This creates a powerful financial incentive to innovate and adopt cleaner technologies, turning environmental responsibility into a competitive advantage on the world stage. Adopting green marketing strategies can bring significant positive points for a business. The most immediate benefit is an enhanced brand image and increased customer loyalty. When a company genuinely commits to sustainable practices, it builds a deep reservoir of trust. Customers feel good about supporting a brand that cares for society and the environment. This positive image can translate directly into more sales and a dedicated customer base that sticks with the brand for the long term. For example, a brand like Fabindia known for using traditional crafts and natural materials, has built a loyal following based on its ethical and sustainable image. Another major positive is the potential for cost savings. At first, going green might seem expensive, but over time, it can lead to significant reductions in operational costs. A factory in Gujarat that invests in energy-efficient machinery will see its electricity bills go down every month. A restaurant in Chennai that starts composting its food waste can reduce its waste disposal fees. By using resources like water and raw materials more carefully, companies can cut down on waste and improve their bottom line. These savings can then be reinvested into the business for further growth, making sustainability a financially smart decision. However, the path of green marketing is also filled with challenges and negative points. The most significant hurdle, especially for small and medium-sized enterprises, is the high initial cost. Investing in new, cleaner technology, sourcing certified organic materials, or redesigning an entire production process requires a substantial upfront investment. A small farmer in Punjab might find it difficult to afford the costs of organic certification, even if they want to stop using chemical pesticides. This financial barrier can make it difficult for smaller players to compete with larger corporations that have more resources to invest in green initiatives. In the end, the journey of green marketing leads to a clear and powerful payoff. This payoff is not just about feeling good, it is about building a more resilient, profitable, and respected business for the long term. By embracing sustainable practices, companies can achieve what is often called the triple bottom line: people, the planet, profit. The long-term profitability comes from reduced operational costs, access to new and growing markets, creation of a strong brand customers trust. This is the ultimate competitive advantage in the 21st century marketplace. The payoff also includes significant risk reduction. Businesses that pollute less face fewer fines and legal battles. Companies using renewable energy are less vulnerable to fuel price swings. Transparent supply chains prevent reputational scandals. In a world of rising scrutiny, being green is a form of insurance. It protects against financial risks, legal risks, reputational risks. Beyond profit and risk, the payoff is contributing to a better society. Businesses don't operate in a vacuum. They depend on the health of the environment they operate in. By cutting their negative impact, companies help deliver cleaner air. To understand the real-world impact of green marketing, we must look at the proof on the ground. The problem-proof payoff structure helps clarify this. The problem is environmental degradation, a demand for change. The proof comes from Indian companies navigating this new landscape. Consider ITC Limited, a large Indian conglomerate. ITC has worked for years to become water positive, returning more water than it consumes. ITC has also advanced solid waste recycling, and ITC has invested in renewable energy. That commitment has earned accolades and strengthened its brand as a responsible corporate citizen. Further proof: the rise of niche green brands across India. Take Bare Necessities, a Bangalore social enterprise offering zero-waste personal and home care. They sell bamboo toothbrushes. They sell shampoo bars without plastic packaging. That directly tackles plastic pollution. Their small-scale success shows market demand for green products. Small businesses prove a green business model can be viable and profitable. Market data and trends provide more proof. Reports show growing demand for organic food, growing demand for sustainable fashion, growing demand for eco-friendly home products in India. Consumers will pay a small premium for products better for health and environment. Financial institutions are taking notice. Banks are offering green loans. Investors are funding green projects. This flow of capital shows sustainability is a key business strategy. Proof isn't only in big cities or big companies, it's happening in rural areas too. In parts of Rajasthan, communities revived traditional johads to combat water scarcity. That revitalized local agriculture and improved livelihoods. Farmer producer organizations are helping farmers transition to organic farming. That enables better prices for produce. Grassroots examples show sustainable practices work across scales and sectors in India. Indian businesses are caught between old ways of production and a new wave of environmental consciousness. Continuing with business as usual brings the risk of losing customers, the risk of facing stricter government penalties, and the risk of being left behind in a rapidly evolving global market. The challenge is to see this not as a burden, but as an opportunity. It is a chance to innovate. It is a chance to build a stronger brand. It is a chance to connect with a new generation of consumers. The journey towards green marketing begins with acknowledging this fundamental problem. The world has changed, and businesses must change with it. That's the situation businesses face. So, yeah, businesses really should act now. Start your green journey today. Begin with a simple audit of resource use. Identify one area to reduce waste, save energy, switch to a more sustainable material. That single step can begin a transformative journey. Take that first step now. Build a stronger, more profitable brand for tomorrow while helping secure a healthier, sustainable future for India.